Hi, this is David Carr from the WordPress for Toastmasters project. Today I'm going to show how you would turn your regular weekly meeting events into a contest event. To change the template that's applied to that event. So instead of signing up as vote counter for our weekly meeting, I would be signing up for a role at the contest. Also be a ballot counter at the contest. Why not? So hopefully you have the idea by now, if you've been working with the WordPress for Toastmasters software for a while, that meeting events for the individual weeks are based on templates. And I've added a whole series of templates for the different contests in here. Now, this is my regular meeting template. And we can see that we're set up to do every Friday at 7 a.m., which is when Club Awesome Toastmasters meets, and that the next event is Friday. If I go into Create Update, I can update all these events to be identical to what's on the template. But if I was doing that, I would want to not update this one, which has already been customized to be for a contest. But let me show you one other thing that is on this templates options screen. Is to apply a template to an existing event. So I can choose something like evaluation contest, and I'm just going to pick a date a ways off in the future. I'll change this back later. And I can apply the evaluation content to that meeting. So I'm going to override the title and the body of the post, and I could also copy over these settings. It doesn't really make sense in this case, but if I had a lot of these things customized for a specific template, I might want to copy those over to the specific event, such as something where I had pricing set up, for example. But here I'm just going to copy the title and the body content. I get back a confirmation that the evaluation contest template has been applied to that date, and we can go ahead and view that. And we'll see, instead of Toastmaster of the Day, we have Contest Master, we have Chief Judge, we have two timers, two ballot counters, and some evaluation contest sign-up slots. Now that's one way to do it. There's more than one way. You can also navigate over to an individual event. And if you go up to the top, this black bar up top will let you come in and edit the template, because this is based on a template. We might want to change something about the whole series. Or I can also switch template. And switch template will bring me right to that screen that we saw before, this little form for applying a template to an existing event. Now, there are actually some trade-offs of doing it the way I just did it. We've lost a bunch of information that was up top about the fact that we've been doing stuff with hybrid meetings and online meetings, and here's the Zoom coordinates for that, which are visible when somebody is logged in. So I might want to add some of that back. So I can copy and paste from the other document. But let me just show you another approach you might use if you have your regular weekly meeting. You have a lot of things customized and fine-tuned. The other approach you might take, we can go to our screen under RSVP events, go to Event Templates. And the other thing we could do in the example of the evaluation contest is we can go into, look at this event in the editor. And this really lays out my whole concept. I mean, this is, of course, generic, and you can customize it for the way your club wants to run its contests. But supposing I just wanted to copy all this stuff over, I click this little three dots menu up in the corner to get some options, and one of the options is copy all content. So I can just copy this entire thing, and then we can go out and we can look up an event that, again, is few months in the future, I'm messing with a live site. We're going to set this back when I'm done with it. But say we just wanted to take this meeting and we want to keep the things that we have customized for it, all this stuff about online meetings that's up the top of the agenda. And I'm just going to add in here, let's see, let me open up a blank line by clicking here, and I'll just say paragraph. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste in all that stuff from the other agenda template. And then we can just go through and you can highlight a number of blocks by doing shift and click to say that we want to delete all those. So I'll hit my delete key and get rid of all that. Now we still might want to do some additional customization because, for example, the template was set up with the idea that we'd invite up to 6 club members to compete, and maybe you want to have more or less than that. I mean, if it's filling up and you get a lot of people who want to volunteer, maybe you as the meeting organizer, as the contest master, or as the VP of education would want to go in and open up some additional slots so more people can participate. So you can do that. Now, if I update this, I can actually see a little preview right here in the editor of what the timing looks like. So based on the time we've estimated that it's going to take for the test speaker to speak, for the contestants to give their evaluations, and the judges to make their decision, we would be ending up at about 8 o'clock, where our meetings normally run to 8:30. So maybe we'd want to add something to the end. So we can run through our whole thing, but let's allow a little extra time for table topics. So I will add the agenda role, and I'm going to search Topics Master from the agenda, and we'll say that the Topics Master has about 15 minutes to deliver his table topics. And if we view this on the live website, we will see that we come close to 8:30. We have a little time to spare. Who knows, maybe the judges will take longer than we have anticipated. Now, something else some clubs might want to do is pick a different date to hold its Toastmasters contests. So rather than doing it during the regular meeting, we're going to have a special meeting on a different night or a different day. So to do that, you can also always go under New, and under, if you're choosing a new RSVP event, you have the option to create one from one of these templates. We'll make this our humorous speaking event. And we'll just add this as an individual date. And there are yet other ways to do that. You could also go into just the Add New screen. By default, we would just be creating a blank document, but we can also do, we want to create an event based on this template. And here we're going to create a table topics template. So it gives us the setup for it, and then we can just pick the date that we're going to do this. And then that will load in the editor and we can customize it further. I hope this is giving you some ideas about how I'm trying to make this as simple as I can, and I hope you take advantage of it and have a great contest.